You saw that Drake, he had this chain made out of like,
Engagement rings.
yes, engagement
Yeah, I
rings. What
think
do you
that
think
shit is
about that?
lab.
You don't think that was unique and cute?
I think it's cute. I'm not a big fan of that type of behavior. I think it's a little bit, these are the engagement rings, and that's some simp shit for the masses that think that shit is cute. I don't like the way Drake. And I don't want to have nothing against the guy. He's an
Yeah.
incredible artist to listen to his music. But when you're making his kissy faces with a selfie, and
But you
I'm
don't
saying
think
it's not a
that
man's man.
he
It's not
he
a man's man.
he almost got married several
Good
times,
for him.
right? And those were all like engagement rings, the diamonds from each engagement ring.
I don't fucking think so.
That was a
I
unique.
think he's just bullshitting the public, and he got
It
some
might
lab
be true.
shit, and then he's bullshitting everybody and telling a stupid ass story, because he knows, like Kim Kardashian and all these people know, the simple dumb stories that the mass people listen to. This is the Drake got an engagement ring chain and da 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 da, and I took the vaccine booster. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Goyim shit.
Mm.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
shit that people are out there in a dream
Yeah.
world listening to.
Yeah. That
A real
doesn't
man
matter.
with, the way if going back to my father, the way my father raised me, that's not the type of shit. I would be like that. I'd be like, oh, if I ran into the living room and I told my Dad, you think Drake and his necklace was this? My dad would look at me like I'm a bitch.
Mm.
Okay, and then I realized, hey, that's not how a man acts.
Mm.
With this sweet story about engagement ring necklaces and whatever. That's not for me.
Got it. What's the difference between expensive jewelry and meaningful jewelry?
Expensive jewelry and meaningful jewelry. Well, the difference is in what the name itself. Expensive is expensive. Okay, you could make an expensive with just expensive materials. It could be heavy. It could be this. But first thing that pops into my head with meaningful jewelry is, somebody was wearing, his pops died, and he's
Yeah.
wearing his pops' Cuban with his pops' whatever, Saint piece. That's meaningful. It's
Very
not cheap.
meaningful. Yeah.
It's still worth, 5,000, 10,000. That's not crazy,
Yeah.
but it's just like a sentimental piece and whatever. I'm not wearing anything particularly expensive right now, but the most meaningful piece I have is my Star of David right here.
That's beautiful.
I had this since I was 7 years old. I don't even know how the hell I
Wow.
got it.
Wow.
It's the first piece of gold I ever owned.
That is beautiful.
16 carat.
You still have it with you.
I lost it twice. Once in a hotel room, got it back. Once I jumped over a fence to see this empty lot in Beverly Hills. and the chain, the star got caught in the fence and it popped off.
Oh my goodness.
And then I left, and I was like, damn. And I got back to the hotel. I lost it, and I went back at night looking for it, couldn't find it, and I went to sleep. So fucking sorry about it.
Yeah, I hate losing an important piece.
But I came back the next day, and there it was.
No way.
Waiting for me.
That was God.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Somebody took it and brought it back.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you've done a lot of pieces for people.
Yeah.
What's one that stands out to you?
Well, I loved making Busta Rhymes' big chain.
Oh yeah, that was you, right?
Yeah.
Huge. Okay, gosh,
Yeah,
that was a lot of gold.
I love making stuff for Mr. Beast. He's the man. I made him a sword, made him some medals for his contests.
Anything else? Anything for women?
Cardi B, we made her some nice earrings, hoops with culture written on them.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Other ones, but they, I never remember the celebrity stuff. I don't even.
Yeah.
We did a bunch of.
It's just work.
It's not just work. But I just don't keep track of it in my mind as well. Then I realize, oh shit, don't remember when we did this for her, or did that for him, or did this, or did that. But celebrity shit is a bunch of bullshit.
Because it's just.
I mean, I hate them. One big Bollywood star with like 50 million followers.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Messaged me. She's like, I'm coming to New York, and I'm like, okay, cool, stop by. Then her fucking assistant messages me like with an attitude about gifts. I'm like, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here, kick rocks, bitch.
This is why you have to get an assistant.
I have a lot of assistants, but she DM'd me. I started talking. I left my number. I'm like, all right, set up a meeting, But the assistant started telling me some shit, and it's just like on some Indian shit. Like, But what are we gonna, And I'm like, listen, man, you message me and you're asking me what I'm gonna give to you.
Oh,
Get the
wow.
fuck up out of here, man.
So the entitlement can be annoying for you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's like, what are you gonna do for this big star that's
Yeah.
coming here? Nothing. Fuck
Nothing.
off.
Pay
That's
the
what I'm gonna do.
price.
Curse her out on this podcast.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do for
Pay
her.
the price.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? All this, and sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes it's better to make the connection and make the relationship. But I'm just like, like I can't take it. I go out, I listen to people talk. I get irritated.
Yeah.
I get irritated with people because I'm on a different frequency.
Can you describe what you think that frequency is?
Yeah, I'd love to be able to describe it, but it's not a very social frequency. I'm not with what's today's little trend and all this other shit. I'm about getting it done and practically and moving forward. And that's what the discipline I have for business, because yapping your mouth and talking a bunch of nonsense, it doesn't work for business. Okay? Business, you have to have a certain business principles and discipline. If you have those principles and discipline, you can't lose, and if you don't have them, you can't win. So people out there, they're, trying to read their horoscope, or they're trying to figure out, what the bad luck was, and they're this and that. Yeah, they're all lost in the sauce. If you follow the principles of business, you have a podcast, they have a studio, this one's doing this, someone's doing that. If you follow principles, you're always going to succeed. And if you don't, all right, what's an example of a principle of business? It's complicated for a human being, but for a tree, it's not. If you turn your leaves towards the sun and you make sure your roots are in the ground, you're going to be able to grow every year.
Yes.
If you're not putting your leaves towards the sun properly and your roots are not going into the ground for water, no matter what you dream about, no matter what you try to manifest, you'll never fucking win.
Mm-hmm. Someone like you that's super busy, do you know how to rest? Do you know how to unwind?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I take a day off. I wake up, I might smoke a little bit. I turn on the computer, play games, hang out with the cats, take a ride.
Wait,
call
you have
some
cats?
friends. Yeah.
Did they say that men with cats are a red flag?
Why did they say that?
I don't know. It was just on a list.
Right. Well, that's another wild fucking story. Somebody says or whatever, This is this, that's that.
It was like a list of many things, and one of it was men with cats are red flags.
Yeah, I remember. That reminds me, I had this one girl one time, and she was like, I met her, I was talking to her or whatever, and she's like, my grandma would say, don't ever buy a man a pair of shoes because then he'll walk out of your life.
Yeah. Do you believe in that saying?
What the fuck are they even talking about?
It's a superstitious
concept.
It's ridiculous.
It's like the same as like, let's worship this bottle. It's God. It's the same shit. No, believe me, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
no, for sure.
You hold a bottle and you turn it upside down and someone knocks on the door with bad news and you think now every time you turn the bottle it's bad news. You're fucking crazy. You don't understand what you're doing and you'll always be poor because of it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You buy him shoes.
Yeah.
You leave scissors open. You wear a shirt inside.
None of it
That's
is real.
Fucking stupid.
None of it is real. Talk to me about your cats.
Yeah.
What are their names?
Cooper and Sparky.
Aw.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, they're smart. They're great. They're amazing companions. I wake up in bed. They're there. One's on one side, one's on the other. Then I go to the living room, and they come with me to the living room, and they chill with me there.
And they're peaceful.
So they're super peaceful, super happy, and they fill the house. And then, you have some, a girl stay over, and then the house starts to fill. When you have that feeling, when you're living by yourself, it's one thing. But when you're starting to have activity, this cat's over here, this one's doing this one's over there.
Yeah.
You want to fill that life up, fill that house up,
And what else is important to you in your space other than your pets?
I mean, my comfort. I like to have space. I like to have a projector. I like to have music. I'm working with AI every day. I'm having fun on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I go up to the roof. I walk around. I come back. I have the food that I want. I just chill out throughout that time. Everything I want, I have. You know what I'm saying? It's comfort. And you just have everything you need. You got the space. And it's just a certain vibe that's real peaceful and happy that sometimes you can't have in other spaces and other places.
I would agree 1,000% because I feel like with the work that you do and the types of people that you have to interact with on a regular basis, they always want something from you. It's like you're constantly being pulled.
Yeah.
There's always a need, and it's always like they want something. They want something. You know, that's why it's important that you pour back into yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, somebody might stop me in the street and they just start yapping and they want to tell you, they want to tell you they might have some gems for you to look at, but they get to the subject in a long way. I don't have time. I got to walk to the podcast. Somebody stopped me in the street and they're like, "Oh, I got
While
the
you were
suits."
here?
Yeah.
On your way here?
Yeah, I got these
Wow.
suits. I got this. I'm like, "All right, man, you got the fucking suits. I get it, bro. I got to go, bro." So by the time you get home, whatever, but today I'm in a chill mood because I went out yesterday. I had dinner with somebody, and then today I woke up at 10 a.m. and I didn't come to work until like 2.
And that felt great.
I took my time. I went outside. I got a sandwich. I took the cat outside. He was chilling.
Yes.
I just took, when you have that time, I couldn't do that when I was building this business. It was 12 hours a day, Monday through Saturday. No time for water. I would
Wow.
come home dehydrated. No
Wow.
time to take a sip.
Wow.
So now I got that shit, and that shit is the dream.
Yeah.
I was under a lot of pressure.
Wow. When I see that you had that incident online
Yeah,
and the way you handled it,
right,
looking back,
right.
do you believe that was the best way to handle that situation?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that had an amazing result. I don't even know. I don't even understand what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world saw that.
Yes.
Okay.
It was like a viral moment.
Right.
Definitely a viral moment because your reaction was so intense.
Yeah.
You were really, whatever they were doing to you in
Yeah.
that moment.
I came to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was intense. You know where the intensity came from? It came from 20 fucking years of people playing with my business, playing with my money, and playing around with my shit.
Wow.
And here is another day of another fucking group of retards, pieces of worthless shit, saying, I remember it was New Year's Eve, and I had everything handled the way I wanted it handled, and I'm going to enjoy my New Year's Eve. I'm at peace. I've been in business 22 years since I was 18.
Wow.
Motherfuckers 18 are on drugs. They're here. They want to go on
Hanging out,
vacation. They want to hang
partying.
out. They want to party. They're
Yes.
enjoying it. They're with their friend. They're with their
Yes.
boys. I'm in the trench every day.
Yes.
And it took me 22 years to
To build
finally
it.
sit here and say, okay, 2026 is coming, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to do this. And then I get a call saying, hey, this guy is here. He wants a refund. Someone said this. They told him that. Guy didn't even buy anything from me. He wants a fucking refund from me? I got to give up money to some fucking body right now? So I'm like, yo, man, this is enough. And it's the same motherfucker who I warned, who thinks he's going to play me and do this and do that. I'm like, you know what? Let me give this guy his money back on camera.
Yeah.
So people know how I handle business. I'm going to make this person whole. I have some money. I'm going to make this person whole. I'm going to take care of this fucking guy. I'm not going to tell him you got duped, you got this, you got that. I'm going to take that on camera. Then I'm going to position it to nuke these fucking bastards when I fucking see them.
So you gave this man his money back.
Yeah.
And then you went
And asked for where's my fucking money.
Havoc.
Yeah.
Do you think they learned from that experience?
Yeah, they learned it eventually, and they were trying to do this. They had the cross up. They did this. They did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm some evil spirit over here. You know what I'm saying? And
but I think it's because they didn't know how much you sacrificed. This is all that you built.
No, the reason why was because
for.
there's some inbreeding going on in that family, and the brain is not properly developed. Where this guy is a sociopath. Some people just tell a lie over and over and over again, or come up with a scam over and over and over again. Some people will just, you have a friend or family member, they're just babbling shit. You don't even want to correct them on the lie because they're just a habitual liar.
Yeah.
They say up is down, left is right. Some people say that about Trump or some shit. He'll always tell you his crowd is the greatest. Everything is number one. You can't tell the president that the economy's not doing so good. He's gonna tell you you're fucking crazy. It's the number one economy. We're the hottest country.
Would you say that the economy's not doing good right now?
For a lot of people, it ain't. I mean,
It's not.
yeah,
It's not.
yeah. No, it's some people are having the best time of their lives, you know, and the reason why price is going up is because some people are spending money and buying shit. And that's why prices go up, because people are buying things. If you're not the one who's buying it, you can't afford it, and someone else is jumping in line and buying that shit because they didn't even do work, they just get money was printed somewhere, you're gonna feel it, and it's gonna suck because the money's not circulating around to you. So some people are having a good time because of that. Some people are having a horrible time. But basically, the more you have, the more you get when it comes to this situation. You know, if you have stocks and the government just printed another $2 trillion, your stock is going up. Because that $1 trillion is going to get parked somewhere. It's going to get parked in the market. So if you have to 100 million, you didn't do nothing, now you have 150.
Compounded interest.
Yeah, it's
That-
compounded.
they
It's
call
not
it.
even interest. It's just that the money printing is circulating and ending up in the marketplace. So the people who have more. The people who own a house, their house is worth more. They're like, great. The people who didn't buy a house, you know, somebody might have bought a house for $400,000, and somebody was just $1 short, and they couldn't afford it. They just needed that $1 to buy that house for the deposit or whatever it might be, and somebody had an extra dollar. You know, they fell out of their fucking pocket. Someone else picked it up. They bought their house with inflation. Now their house is worth $850, and the other guy who had to go pick up that dollar, the price went up, and they couldn't buy it, and now they don't even have it. They can't even buy it at $850. And it's just $1 difference between, oh shit, my house is worth $850. Oh shit, I never was able, wasn't even able to buy it.
That's right.